Hello everybody, this is Tommy at Capital Discount Nutrition. Today I want to talk about Garcinia Cambogia and DMAE, which is dimethylaminoethanol. The most important is Garcinia Cambogia. This was recently recommended by Dr. Oz. This is a great fat burner to use. It has hydroxycitric acid, or HCA, at 50%. This is Genesis today, by far one of the best companies producing herbs and producing these types of superfoods. They're really good because they're very cognizant about where they source out the raw material for the products. This one is standardized at 50% hydroxycitric acid. So what is hydroxycitric acid? What does it really do? How does it help burn fat? Well, it actually helps inhibit citrate lyase. And citrate lyase is involved in fatty acid synthesis in the body. And that means that it's going to, when it inhibits it, it's going to prevent triglyceride levels, or lower triglyceride levels. And it also can help actually lower cholesterol levels too. Because triglycerides then are also involved in the mevalonic pathway, or the mevalonate pathway, which produces the cholesterol. So by inhibiting citrate lyase, it's going to inhibit fat formation in the body. Kind of tops off your fuel signals, so it'll help able to push in excess glycogen from the blood into your lean tissue, like your muscle cells. About 55% of our weight is our skeletal muscle. And so there's about 300 grams of glycogen stored in muscle and about 100 grams of glycogen stored in the liver on reserve. When you're exercising, high intensity exercising with weights, you're going to be expending your glycogen levels. Garcinia Cambogia is really good because it's able to facilitate the transfer of that glycogen, that glucose from the blood into your muscle cells and into your liver to kind of help just top off your fuel levels. And then this will then help make you feel full, so leptin is then able to travel to the brain, to the arcuate nucleus, and then bind to neuropeptide Y, turning off those hunger signals. So you will notice when you start using Garcinia Cambogia, appetite suppressant benefits. You'll notice that you just start to feel better. This can also help balance out your blood sugar levels. It naturally sensitizes your cells to insulin, which is very important, so then your pancreas is releasing less insulin. Insulin, when it's elevated, will keep the fat around the midsection, so you want to make sure that your cells are sensitized to it. So any kind of insulin mimetic agent will then improve your blood lipid levels, and so improve overall fat loss. Garcinia Cambogia too is just also excellent to take for overall health. It's very, very healthy for you. Anything that can regulate the blood is really important. Most traditional forms of medicine, whether traditional Chinese herbal medicine or Ayurvedic medicine, which is Indian medicine, the bulk of the herbs are tonic herbs that naturally just kind of help balance out your blood levels and more or less are just tonifiers and strengthen the body from within to prevent disease. So Garcinia Cambogia is excellent. Again, to summarize, reduces the activity of citrate lyase, so prevents fat formation in the body. So that can also help reduce like sterol regulatory element binding protein and cholesterol element binding protein, prevent fat formation or lipogenesis, which is basically the formation of fat in the body, and then help to top off your fuel levels. So your brain is then able to access the satiety signal, leptin, which then binds to neuropeptide Y in the arcuate nucleus, and then shut down hunger signals. That's really important. And then Garcinia Cambogia then can just help improve overall health and sensitize your cells to insulin. So Garcinia Cambogia, 50% hydroxycitric acid, Genesis today, great product. I always recommend Source Naturals DMAE along with Garcinia Cambogia or other fat burners. What I like about DMAE, dimethylaminoethanol, is that it's able to increase mental acuity, focus, overall feelings of well-being. It has a nice, natural, just good stimulant effect on the brain, so it can improve overall feelings of well-being. You take one in the morning, you could do one sometime in the afternoon. If there's no stimulants in there, if you are on stimulants, I would definitely recommend cutting back on them, because when you're consuming stimulants, when you start to come down and off of caffeine, when the effects start to wear off, you start craving sugars. So starting to look for more alternatives to naturally help keep your brain going, especially if you're very busy and you depend upon caffeine to increase mental acuity, which many people do, I would recommend DMAE. This is great to just increase mental acuity, focus, helps protect acetylcholine in the brain, which is a natural constituent of all our brain neurons and our glial cells. So this naturally works every time to just kind of boost overall feelings of well-being and replace caffeine. Thank you very much for watching.